Friend zone forever. Hi, I'm Franklin Medrado and today we're gonna talk about friend zone stories we find on TikTok. Poor guy has been in the friend zone for 10 years. 10 years.
How long did you say you guys have been friends?
10 years.
10 years. Wait, what? In that time period, have you never had feelings for each other?
No, like he's been just such a great friend.
She never had.
So like I couldn't like
What about him?
see the other side.
True,
of it.
and
If
yeah,
that makes
that's pretty
sense.
true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Could you ever see her being your wife
Please
one
say
day?
no. Say no, say no, say no.
He's
Please.
like,
Oh,
I mean, it's possible.
she's hurt.
I mean,
10
it's
years.
possible.
So you wouldn't rule that out?
I wouldn't
We never
completely.
thought about it.
I've never 100% thought about it. I mean, it's possible.
Oh, I've never 100% thought about it, but 99.9.
So, how come it's a possibility in your mind, but for you, you're like, I would just never look at him that way?
so I wouldn't say I never,
Stop the cap.
but we've been such good friends. I don't want to ruin the
Aw.
friendship.
How could you ruin a friendship by getting closer?
Some people, you know, like
That's a
when
good question.
people take friendships into relationships, they're not meant to be in a relationship. They were always meant to be friends.
That makes sense.
Like if you just feel like you were meant to be friends, you're meant to be friends. Trying to force a relationship on top of that, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Could it be that what you're looking for a man, he just doesn't fit that box?
No, I wouldn't say that because he fits all the boxes.
Then why not move the relationship further?
Oh, he's
I never
suffering.
thought
Look,
about
look
it,
at him.
honestly.
Well, he fits all the boxes. That's what hurt the most. Friend zone Pro Max. No, that's sad. Bros qualified to vote in the friend zone republic. I will not make fun of this because
I've been in this place.
10 years, you have my respect.
When I first moved into this apartment a year ago, my dude was helping me assemble the bed. We were just friends at the time, completely friend zone, and he was like, let me screw this extra tight so that when we're banging on it, it won't break. And I was like, ha ha, never, it's gonna happen. And now look, we're moving in together and he's here again, helping me take apart the bed that we still never banged in because I spend 24/7 at his place.
There is still hope.
Just a little story about the time where I told my friend 3 years in college that I had a big fat crush on him and he friend zoned me, and then bum bum bum, we got engaged.
Okay.
This story always cracks me up, and I always think about it around like January, February, because that's when it happened. But pretty much, my friend Brady and I were really good friends in college for 3 years. There was one day where I was like, literally, I developed a crush on him like super early on. He is so cute and just so nice. He's just everything I was looking for. So I was gonna shoot my shot, and I walked into his room one day after I went on a date, and I was like, dude, I need to talk to you. Every time I go on a date or I'm doing something, like I'm always comparing this person to you, and I just have to be honest, like, I have feelings for you. This man, I mean, he responded really well, but he was like, Bridget, you've been like a sister to me, but thank you so much for telling me, blah, blah, blah. Shattered. I was so embarrassed leaving that room, but at the same time I felt relieved because I was like, I've had a crush on him forever, we've been friends, like, chapter book closed, right? I said, like, I told him, don't worry about it. Like, the chapter book can close, like, I'll move on now, no big deal, okay? No big deal. No big deal. Anyway,
It's a big deal.
Literally a year to that date, we had a conversation because he was sending me all these mixed signals over like that next year. Like, he was asking me, this is when COVID hit, he was like, oh, I'll build you your dream house. Like, how many kids do you want? I was like, oh, I want an A-frame on a lake, blah, blah, blah. I'll just smash all my kids in there and it'll be perfect, my dream life. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'll build that for you. Why? Why would you say that, Brady? Then little
answer.
things coming up, like when there were like deaths in his life and like things like that, I was always the first person that he would call. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Like, we're just friends, and what you're asking of me, like these boundaries you're asking me to like take down, are like more than just friends. So we had a conversation one day. I was finally like, hey, what are your intentions when you're doing these things? Because you're really confusing me. And I know you said we're just friends, but I just have to know. And that's when he was like, well, ever since you told me you liked me, I guess I really have started developing feelings for you over this last year. And then he kissed me 3 times and it struck. And now
that's
it's
beautiful.
like 2 years later and we're engaged. So don't be afraid to get friend zoned. You might get out of it. That's all I have to say. Love you all.
The answer is being honest. I think that we have to start to talk about our feelings as mature people. It's hard, it takes a lot of time, but I think that this is the best thing to do in this case.
If she puts you in the friend zone, do this. Fellas, if a female decides to put you in the friend zone, and what I mean by this is, she knows you like her, right? She know that you want her, you're head over heels for her, right? She already knows this. But she steadily says, oh, you're just my friend. I don't want no type of dealings with you at all. Just say thank you. I appreciate the opportunity that you presented to be friends, but I don't want it. I want you, but if I can't have you, I'm not going to sit here and waste my time dwelling, thinking, oh, one day I will get her if I just play this role of being her friend. No, fellas. You're going to see her constantly get with different guys that's not you. And you don't want to do that. You have to be different. If she says we can be friends instead, say, hey, I appreciate the opportunity, and then just go about your business. Doing this will really change your life.
Oh, I really don't think I would have the courage to end the friendship like that. Instead of this, I would stay her friend and slowly drift away, you know what I mean? Cutting it off once for all would be more painful. But what he said makes sense for me. It makes sense for you? This is actually amazing advice. Being honest and mature is always a good thing. It's not the easiest thing, but it's a good thing. She called me girl. Oh, that's really sad. Oh man, that's really sad. When the girl that you love do not see you as a man. That's it. Subscribe my channel if you like this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.